everyone, here we are again. So today I'm going to do a rock and roll / jive amalgamation for you. It's going to consist of some jive flicks. So as part of this little video today, we're going to go through some technical hints and tips on how to do your jive flicks. It's going to be a partnership exercise, so I'm going to show you the gent steps and the ladies steps separately, but also it's quite useful. You can do it, the group on your own if you're a Latin line dancer or you have your partners watching a film or something. So either or, hopefully it will be useful to you. Okay, so I'm going to take you through the amalgamation first, the man steps in rock and roll mode. So imagine you're in close hold with your partner, you're doing your basic rock and roll steps, stepping to the side on the left foot, 1, and right foot 2, and then you've got your rock action, back, rock. So then we're going to do another one of those. But on the back rock, we're going to fully open out so that we're side by side with our partner. 1, 2, back, rock. So you're going to completely let go with the gents left and the ladies right hands. And we're now side by side, both facing forwards. Now we're going to move away from our partner. So gents, you're going to go to the side on the left foot. Ladies, you will go to the side on the right foot. Stepping fully away from your partner and close. And as you do so, you can do a little snake movement, step together. That just pulls you away from your partner, then put your back rock on the end as you normally would. After that, we're going to go into the flick section. So, gents starting with the left, ladies, you'll be starting with your right. We're going to do 2 flick closes. Flick, close, flick, close. And then a flick across and out, and then 3 little steps back together forwards. Very, very small on the toes, boom, dee, boom. Then we're going to repeat that pattern but on the opposite foot. So ladies starting right foot, gents starting right foot, flick, close, across, out, boom, dee, boom. Then, to finish this amalgamation off, we're going to turn away from our partner, go back into your basic rock and roll steps. We go 1 with the left, 2 with the right, ending up facing your partner. Join hands, gents left to ladies right hand, back, rock, and then pull back in, link up, and that brings you back into hold, back to repeated or into your basic group. Okay, so we're going to do the man steps with the music in rock and roll mode first of all. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Brings you back to the beginning. Okay, so if you prefer to jive, it's a very simple changeover to swap to jive mode. So you do your normal basic in jive mode, chassis left, chassis right, back, chassis left, chassis right, open, out. Then still do the side together as in the previous adaptation, to move away with a little snake action and back rock. All the flick section is exactly as I said before. Yada da da, 1, 2, yada da da. And then on the turnaround to bring you back to face your partner, it's 2 chassis instead of the 2 slow steps. A diddly do, back rock, chassis, back to face your partner. And now I'm going to take you through the ladies steps, which are pretty much the same but opposite throughout. So hopefully you can pick up from each other how you're going to put it together. But now the other side, I'm doing the ladies step, starting on my right foot, 1, 2, back, rock, 1, 2, open out. Now I do the side together, moving away from my partner with that snake action if you like, or you can just do a normal side together. 1, 2, and you back rock with your right foot, back rock. So now into the flick, starting with the right foot, we do a single flick close, kick across, out, and then the little 3 steps, bump, de-bump, back together, forward. Then repeating the same pattern, starting with your left foot, ladies, kick together, across, out, bump, de-bump. Now we're going to turn away from our partner to our right, 2 single steps, coming back into your normal rock and roll count. 1, 2, facing our partner at the end, we do our back rock with the right foot, back rock, and we can link back up and dance it all again, or go into your basic rock and roll steps. And the ladies steps now with the music. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So ladies, if you're dancing this in Jive mode, if you prefer to dance in Jive mode, then just as I was saying for the gents, you just change your single count step into a chassis. So you've got chassis right, chassis left, back rock, chassis right, chassis left, open out. Side together stays the same to move away, and back rock. All the flick section stays as is. Flick, 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 doopy-doo. 1, 2, flick, flick, doopy-doo. And then you turn your single steps when you turn in towards your partner into 2 chassis. Chassis right, chassis left, and back rock, chassis, chassis, back rock, and you're away. Okay, so now we've got a routine there that we can practice. I'm just going to give you a few little technical hints and tips on how to do your jive flicks. Okay, now what we don't want to do is throw the leg from the hip. Okay, we need the movement really all going from the knee. Don't ever think that your flicks have got to be up high. You want everything really low, and as you've probably heard me say before, imagine that you're kicking away a tennis ball so that your foot stays nice and low, and that you're moving that tennis ball away. At that moment in time, your knee is straight, your toes pointing down to the floor, and you can see how low my foot is. It's quite close to the floor. Now, the closer you can keep it to the floor, the less movement you will need. If it's coming right up here, that takes a lot of energy out of you and actually isn't technically correct. Okay, so that's your first point. Second point is, there's quite a lot of leg action involved. So I'm going to just turn around sideways. So rather than just literally kicking the foot out, like so, what we want to do is a little pick up of the moving foot, then a flick out, then a pull in, then a drop down. Now with the speed of jive, that takes an awful lot of practice. So it goes, and 1, and 2, 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 and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 1, etc. Okay? So, as I say, it takes an awful lot of practice when you're trying those flicks at speed. But if you build it up slowly, just like I've just showed you, just now, then hopefully it'll be a way for you to practice your jive flicks and improve them. Always keep your supporting knees soft with loads of bounce. You can hop everything like so, or you can keep the supporting foot flat on the floor but just have a little bit of bounce through the knee. Okay, there's nothing wrong at all with keeping that supporting foot on the floor. You want to more work on the moving foot, so you have nice, sharp flicks, kicking that tennis ball away, and keep everything nice and bouncy throughout. So if we take that flick section that's in the amalgamation that we were working on just before, I'll do the man steps. You can have a look at that flick section, bearing in mind what we've just been talking about with regard to the retraction and flick out. So you've moved away from your partner, you've done your back rock step with your left foot. So we've got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 1, 2, 3, a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 1, 2, 3, a 4. Okay, foot's nice and low throughout. You've got plenty of bounce through that supporting foot. It's quite difficult at that speed to do a hop through the supporting foot anyway. So I'll just do that a little bit faster for you so you can get an idea of the speed. So we step to the side together and back rock. 1, 2, back rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then you're out into your turnaround. So that's your lot for today, everybody. I hope that little group of steps there has given you something that you can work on and practice in your own homes with obviously the limited space we all have. Stay safe, have fun, and see you all soon. Thanks.